Welcome, dear listener, to a quiet corner of the town, a place where the gentle rustle of silk and the soft glow of candlelight invite you to settle in. Tonight, we'll be drifting through the blossoming relationship of Penelope Featherington and Colin Bridgerton as we explore the tender developments of Bridgerton Season 3, Part 2. Imagine yourself nestled in a comfortable armchair, perhaps by a window where the moonlight paints soft patterns on the floor. The day's worries are beginning to fade like mist on a summer morning, and all that remains is the gentle rhythm of our story. Penelope, our dear Lady Whistledown, has navigated a season of significant personal growth. Her journey in Part 2 is particularly focused on the unfolding of her romance with Colin. A romance that has been a slow bloom, much like the wisteria that drapes so elegantly over the garden walls of Aubrey Hall. You might recall the initial awkwardness, the hesitant glances, and the underlying currents of friendship that always seem to be present. In Part 2, these currents deepen, becoming a steady, reassuring flow. Colin, ever the amiable gentleman, finds himself increasingly drawn to Penelope's sharp wit and kind heart. His perception of her begins to shift, moving beyond the comfortable familiarity of childhood friendship. He starts to see the woman she has become, a woman of intelligence and resilience. This shift is subtle, like the gradual warming of the air as the sun begins its slow descent. You can almost feel the ease with which they begin to converse, the comfortable silences that speak volumes. Their conversations are not filled with grand pronouncements, but rather with shared observations, gentle teasing, and a growing sense of mutual understanding. It's as if they are discovering a new language, one spoken in shared smiles and knowing glances. One of the key turning points in their development is Penelope's decision to finally reveal her secret identity as Lady Whistledown to Colin. This is a moment of profound vulnerability for Penelope. Imagine her, perhaps in her private chambers, the lamplight casting long shadows as she gathers her courage. The weight of her secret, the thrill and the burden of it, has been a constant companion. To share it with Colin is to offer him a piece of her very soul. The scene itself is not one of dramatic confrontation, but rather of quiet confession. You can sense the apprehension in the air, the held breath before the words are spoken. Colin's reaction is crucial here. He doesn't recoil or judge. Instead, he listens with a growing understanding. His acceptance is a gentle balm, a validation of Penelope's complex life. It's a moment where the foundation of their relationship solidifies, built not just on affection, but on trust and honesty. Following this revelation, their connection deepens. The shared secret creates an intimacy, a unique bond that sets them apart. They begin to navigate the ton together, their understanding of each other's hidden depths allowing for a more genuine connection. You might picture them at a ball, the music a soft murmur in the background, their eyes meeting across the crowded room. There's a new confidence in their interactions, a quiet assurance that comes from being truly seen and accepted. Colin's protectiveness towards Penelope also becomes more pronounced. He sees the challenges she faces, both socially and emotionally, and his desire to shield her grows. This isn't a possessive or controlling protectiveness, but rather a gentle desire to ensure her happiness and well-being, much like a gardener tending to a delicate bloom. Their journey together in part 2 also involves navigating external pressures. The expectations of society, the whispers of gossip, and the judgments of others are ever present. Yet, Penelope and Colin find strength in each other. They learn to rely on their shared understanding to weather these storms. You can imagine them walking through a quiet garden, the scent of roses filling the air, discussing their future. The conversations are grounded, focused on building a life together, brick by careful brick. They discuss their hopes, their dreams, and the practicalities of their union. It's a mature and steady progression, devoid of the frantic urgency that often characterizes new courtships. Their love is not a sudden spark, but a steady, warming flame. The culmination of their journey in part 2 is not a grand, explosive declaration, but a quiet, profound commitment. It's the understanding that they have found their safe harbor in each other. You can feel the peace that settles over them as they realize they have found not just love, but a true partner. The final scenes often depict them in moments of quiet domesticity, enjoying each other's company, their future stretching out before them like a calm, unruffled sea. The gentle rhythm of their shared life is beginning, a melody of contentment and mutual respect. It's a beautiful illustration of how love can grow and deepen when nurtured with honesty and understanding, like a sturdy oak that has weathered many seasons. As we reflect on Penelope and Colin's evolving relationship, we see a narrative that emphasizes the quiet strength of genuine connection. Their story is a gentle reminder that true intimacy is built on shared experiences, open communication, and the courage to be vulnerable. It's a love that has been cultivated with care, like a prized specimen in a botanical garden, each stage of its growth observed with gentle appreciation. The season's arc has brought them to a place of profound understanding and unwavering commitment. You can feel the sense of peace that emanates from their union, a quiet joy that is deeply satisfying. As the story concludes, it leaves you with a feeling of warmth and contentment, much like the lingering scent of lavender in a quiet room. Now, as the gentle narrative fades, allow yourself to drift into a peaceful sleep, carrying with you the quiet beauty of their story. The world outside grows dim, and all that remains is the soft embrace of slumber, a peaceful continuation of the gentle unfolding we have witnessed tonight. May your dreams be as calm and as sweet as the dawn that follows a tranquil night.